Hey guys, what's up? So today I want to talk about beliefs. And what I mean by that is just beliefs in general. So either being like religious, spirituality, like either certain doctrines in like science, medical science, physics, anything related to that. And I've I've noticed something is just a lot of people have certain beliefs that I feel they themselves did not come up with. Like they were told specifically the whatever they believe at this current moment. So, and that creates a problem because a lot of people don't seem to just stick to that and don't seem open to ideas of possibilities because there's just so much out there we don't know, understand, even in certain categories of things we know a lot about. Like medical science is a very, very vast thing to study and to do research on. And a lot of doctors have like milestones. So, like, if you hit certain ages, you got to start, looking at this, looking at this, look at this. It just creates a box. And that box just limits, and like, it limits anything that, like, you know, it's like saying, like, oh, if, genetics wise, if, your mom had cancer, you have a high chance of having cancer later on in life. And it's so if you believe that, no, I wouldn't word it that way. I would say more the fact that, like, if you put a lot of energy into that and you keep remembering that, like, you have a high potential of cancer, maybe you'll develop it at a higher rate or an increased percentage because you put the belief in there. Because there's a lot of studies out there that our thoughts affect everything we do. Like, they affect your biology, affect your DNA, like, it affects everything. So if you're always thinking in fear of either, let's say, becoming sick or just like getting hurt or anything like that, like, it could happen at a higher chance. Because and it's been studied, like, that's so watch your thoughts is one thing. And a lot of these beliefs have created like boxes for people, and they just don't want to get out of that. Like, and there's, even if you show them an alternative, like, I'm a man of possibilities. I believe more in possibilities than like a like I also created the foundation of like a lot of the information we were told prior to all of this. So, like, let's go with the example of the human, like, let's say the human body. So, they say the average person lives about 77 years old, depends on, a bunch of factors. Me, I believe if you just take the time, take care of yourself, and be open to the possibilities of being just healthy, happy, changing beliefs. Like, for example, like, let's just go with religion. Like, I was thrown into that whole Christianity thing. Went to church when I was a kid. I think I remember even doing this like Sunday school or like communion and all that fun stuff. And I just thought it was completely pointless, and to me it was. And like, a lot of people believed in that kind of stuff, and to them it's cool. Religion is a beautiful thing. I just feel like it's been used as a weapon of fear more than a grounds for spiritual truth, because they separate you from the creator. And they say made in his image, yet I believe it, and I agree, made in his image, but I also feel I'm a piece of that, just like everyone else is. We're all pieces of the same divine creation, and a lot of people don't feel that way. They feel like they're separate from each other, nature, the planet, all these things, and it's just, to me, that just doesn't make sense. Like, because if you keep going with the separatist idea, Well, I mean, just look at the evidence. It's destroyed our world exponentially. We mine for minerals. We destroy forestry for resources, things like that. When we, of course, have alternate means of doing anything, you can create. You can grow hemp. Create a bunch of stuff from that. Like, that's just one example of something we can use instead of a lot of the stuff that we use nowadays which to get it requires destruction, which at this point in time, especially with the world right now, I mean, climate change is going to happen. It's a cycle. It's been proven that the earth goes through cycles. We're heating up right now. It's happening. We as humans aren't helping, but most of it is because of a cycle. And the amount of stuff happening lately, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but it's crazy. It's crazy out there. Like, the sun feels a lot brighter. It feels more intense. And yet it's cold at the same time. It's so fucking weird. It's just, I don't know. Just, it's crazy out there lately. And just, the reason why I'm talking about beliefs is because lately I have a hard time believing anything that's out there, like in the mainstream and stuff like that. The only thing that really makes sense to me is like my spirituality and oneness and being connected to everything. It's a beautiful thing when you look at life interconnected instead of separated. Like, everyone has their beliefs, and honestly, if you want to have whatever beliefs you have, it's like, hey, no judgment from me. Like, live your life to the best you feel you need to, and just be kind. There's so much dark out there, and people are just scared. People are really scared, actually. Like, some people just dropped it completely and just stopped caring, which I don't blame them. Like, you get enough crap thrown in your face, you eventually say, you know what, I'm tired of looking at crap, so let's just switch it up to something nicer. But other than that, just, yeah, I don't know. Just needed to just divulge my thoughts and just let that go. It's been on my mind lately. Like, a lot of, sometimes I question the things I believe in lately. It's just, I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like just like I'm doing grounding techniques, but holy crap, is this ever just flinging you in the air and you have no idea where to go sometimes with all the information you have access to. Well, let me know what you think. Other than that, like, I hope, I just hope there's I'm just hoping the light at the end of the tunnel gets there, or at least we start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for all this, because it's just, people are angry, people are mad, people are scared, and I could see why for all of it. And just, yeah, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm just gonna cut it off here. So, like, take care of yourselves. Like, maybe start challenging those belief systems you got. Like, maybe they're not working for you anymore. Like, just look at it. Never hurts to look at it and question it. Like, asking questions, they tell you in school, ask the question, yet people are always scared to ask questions. So start asking yourself, is this working for me? Ask that, and if you have a hard time answering that, that's probably a no. Well, let me know what you think. One love. Everyone is magnificent. Every single one of you. Take care.